see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction, the trolls, the
The king of the Wild Hunt sailed aboard the Naglfar, a giant longship that traveled between worlds. As Gels had advised, the Witcher set out to find the Sunstone, an artifact needed to draw Eredin into a trap.
明娜こんばんは，各位晚上好，我是真，欢迎来到真好电玩游戏直播频道。我们先玩的是 PS4 的，不好意思，巫师3年度版的血与酒，资料遍地了 C。有点远，看一下。今天要解决东部葡萄园的问题。好的 ，Let's start。我们这边晃晃，每个看仪式村上的点都晃一下，找到顺传点我们就传过去吧。只有一间屋子啊，再看一下下一个点。那这个问号顺便接一下。
Whoa there, Roach.
据说血与酒与主线有没有结束，好像有一点
Let's go.
超过了，有一点关联，所以我们还是会找一个时间把血与酒。是啊，主线。在世界。被刚了，好飞啊！烂鬼东东，红色红色真的红色。
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
红色。
Thank you. Thank you.
我收拾。没有传重点，有新出现啊！那我们从这个科罗塔纳葡萄园上去吧，往右开始绕。顺便看我们可不可以做。可恶，没有大幅红色啊！上去！帮助葡萄园，并找到他们破坏的线索。燕子没了我看先冥想一下。100步，现在就到了。感觉都只是打怪而已。啵啵啵啵。 哟，这样就结束了。没有难度，随便挥一挥。这个 DLC 血与酒的画面跟音乐真的是很赞。先来捡尸。 看到这个叉叉，在哪里啊？是绿色的，只有一个哦。
You've shown great
My Camilla it's something fierce.
这游戏很妙，是 DLC 都会自己自顾自的讲话，不是 DLC 的 NPC 了。调查一下，纳塔之印的清单。阅读。
We would stomp till we were red and sweaty. Strapping class.
没有触发死。
Here, kitty, kitty. Row.
我们继续这。
They're so heroic. We had to
马
summon
不
a
能
witch
骑
to do
耶，
their work.
叫我们的自己的吗？
My fingers near to shreds. Greetings.
存币。好的，接下来
Slower.
My Camilla it's something.
就照着他的指引跑就好了，懒得再设定。 先记录一下。这是打的话。 卡住了，中好多那个鬼东东。那个一包一包的到底有没有差？好像有差好像是爆了。 死了！超吵的，太难打了，他们跑到那个里面。 掉一只了。死人了！一直爆。 又是绿色，我缺红色啊，大哥。
Dead. Just dead. Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
写着漂亮纸张的命令。
What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up here by
生
accident.
吞活剥，迪莎缪纳孵化场在另外一批幼苗。
Interesting. This note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards. Need to find the spot the letter mentions. Bet I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens.
信中提到的定点，他知道在哪哦。Magic。哎，你跑屁呀！2000多，妈嘞！我先把下面这个秘密宝藏解掉。
嘿呀
！50的距离而已。
The whole of us at once! Take him alive! Maggot-bummed freak! Take a pecker to the back! You killed him! You son of a Tartman!
哎呀！哇，喷血！世界之旅，世界之旅幻灭了。灵魂之酒，给未完成的报告。设计图，森特，环游世界8天，只会越来越多任务哎，这任务数量有点扯啊！这 DLC 远比实质性来的大多嘞。看一下往哪里呢？这地图实在太大了，还是要慢慢探索。 巧。
Hey there.
发狂的原始剧。
Come on, come closer.
不会让他定下来，不行啊，一定要打。我能跟他当好朋友。哇，敌人出来了！没什么有用的东西，就慢慢扛。哇！
Damn, you're ugly. Damn it.
我把可爱的巨魔 K 爆了。有心眼钥匙，李恩，科罗塔纳，谁是科罗塔纳？命令他，不一定哦，他是在搜查什么？哦，他只是里面的员工，他叫他偷卖他的酒。铜臭味，钱埋在粪堆里。哇哦，这么大片的支线！ 接越多任务啊！
Give me peace, please. What makes you insist on me as your victim? Why choose me to torment? Begone, foul spirit.
他是恶灵附体。
You're tormented. By what?
Forgive me, but I must ask directly. Are you a man? I no longer trust my senses.
Yes, meaning I'm physical, no specter or vision if that's what you fear. Don't trust your senses? Why?
A foulness, a demon or wraith haunts me, grants me no rest. It wants something. I sense this, but know not what. Each day it appears, tarries, then leaves. It's here now, there, beyond the trees.
Don't see a thing.
Of course not. It cannot be seen.
Yet you see it?
Only when I drink the brew, which brings a pain to my head, nausea. But I endured these to keep an eye on the wraith, my tormentor.
This demon of yours, can you describe it?
It is an enormous horse. Its hoofbeats pounding in the dark. It gallops to me, stops, stares, then runs on.
Sure it's not just a wild horse, run-of-the-mill?
The creature is not of this world. When it gazes at me, a terrible chill pervades my soul. It is evil condensed. Its eyes black, void. Each time it comes, terror grips me. I cease what I'm doing, still my breath and heart.
What's your brew made of? Gotta wonder what's causing such strong visions. You drop in some mushroom, jumper top, dancing dewlap?
Close. The common grey top. I see you know your herbs.
Grey top? Variety's extinct if I recall correctly.
Nearly, but not quite. I was able to grow a few from dried spores. I'd hoped a brew of grey top would reveal this nightmare. I was not wrong.
As far as I know, grey top produces some powerful side effects. Though it can, in fact, reveal the hidden, the immaterial.
Yes, I see the evil. Better that than to know it is there, but not know where.
Fine. You seem sure something's out there. I'll see what I can do. Start by taking a look around.
Grant me one whole day's rest. I
之力
beg you.
这就是马之力。水若取会
Dead moths. Attracted to some ghosts like to the light of a candle. Seems there's at least some truth to the hermit's ravings.
你有体会。
Common gray top. Strong hallucinogen. Thought extinct. Don't often get to see that.
红变蓝。
Drops of blood on the pillow. Trail of him leading to the window.
那去 window 外面看的，对。window 是这里的 window。
Shutters closed tight. Need to check the other side, see if the trail continues. Dead moths. Attracted to some ghosts like to the light of a candle. Dead moths. Attracted to some ghosts like to the light of a candle. Trail of blood starts at the pillow, ends here. Medallion's still vibrating.
It looked at you, then galloped into the woods.
Something drinks the hermit's blood at night. That I know. Gotta talk to her. Maybe she can tell me something more.
Witcher.
为何走上鞭打叛徒？
Heard flagellants whip themselves to atone for all humankind's wrongs. To appease the gods, gain their forgiveness. That why you do it?
We've each our own reasons. I seek to atone for the suffering of a living being, which once fell victim to another's vanity. I care not for humankind, preferring instead the company of animals.
What do you have to sell? Like to take a look. Most likely some kind of wraiths tormenting you. Can't tell what kind, though. Felt weak, spent lately? Noticed bite marks on your skin?
As I said, I feel weaker by the day. And bites, of course. There are lice and midges here aplenty.
This isn't lice. Something much bigger drinks your blood while you sleep.
But I do not sleep. Not a wink. He's always present, always watching. I cannot bear it any longer.
Sadly, not much I can do. Can't exterminate it if I can't see it.
The Great Top. I shall make a brew of it for you. I've 2 mushrooms left. Enough for 1 dose. Perhaps then you'll see what I do.
This mushroom, even in me, could produce some nasty, unpredictable side effects.
True. There is no knowing how Great Top would affect a mutated body.
A proper brew could be our only chance to figure this out. All right. High time we tried this. If I start muttering something about unicorns or sorceresses, ignore it.
for the unicorn.给我的嗑药了，我们的胡子又长出来了。 我不会被他偷光东西吧
？Don't see no wraith.
Wow, this clover's amazing. Now that's what I call a bouquet.
Who said that?
Oh, you're awake. Had me worried. You were out way too long. Even considered giving you some white honey. Kinda hard to do with hooves, though.
Roach?
这怎么像哪？
Your voice. It's, interesting. Gotta say, I expected a young mare to sound girlish.
Based on what? Your vast experience with talking animals? As far as I know, I'm your first.
Good point.
我听得懂说
Must
的
be
话
the。brew that did this. Interesting side effect.
Great, isn't it? You should take this stuff more often. Got so many pointers I could give you.
Can't, sadly. Drinking this too often could prove fatal.
为什么会是这个想法？
Hey, know how you always show up when I whistle? How's that work exactly?
Well, you're my human. Gotta be there when you need me. Yes, I'll be there for you, as the world falls down.
Still kinda strange. How you cross the ocean when I call sometimes, but then you hung up on the tiniest fence.
自己
What's
吐
that
槽
about?
自己的游戏。
What can I say? Everyone's got limits.
最终这10才行，我们走。
Listen, got this contract I need to finish before the brew wears off.
Right. Monster won't slay itself. Let me see. First up, I need to know what we're dealing with. Follow me, and try not to trample any plants or small animals.
有一天他要跟着若去走。
Geralt, we gotta inspect this area closely. I'll look for clues. You stand there and... well, just stand.
Right.
Will you look at that?
Don't see anything here.
These are hoof prints. Not just any old horses either. These were left by an astral being. Otherworldly. We gotta follow them.
哪里呀？这个洞穴。
Dead moths often mean a phantom's nearby.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Now, what about the smell? Same whiff I caught at the cemetery in Vizima when we were hunting ghouls. The smell of... death.
Smells normal to me. Not taking me for a ride, are you?
You're serious?
Seriously?
我根本没调查哎。
All right. Now I know what we're up against. Right, Geralt. Let's sum up what we know so far.
乱七八糟的。
Don't know much. It's a spirit of some sort. Torments the hermit for some unknown reason. It's immaterial, so I've got no idea how to fight it. If we can even find it, that is.
Geralt, please, I got this. It's definitely an Umbra, an immaterial wraith. This one's assumed the form of a horse.
An Umbra actually makes sense. Umbra are completely invisible, even to Witchers. But how can you be sure?
Because it's not invisible to me, Doofus. It's right over there. It's getting away! Come on, Witcher! Hop in the saddle! Gotta catch it!
You're gonna sign嘛？
There's the Umbra! Let's go, Geralt! After it! Hey! Gotta save my strength a bit. No telling how long we're gonna need to keep running. Geralt, we gotta have a man-to-horse talk. No offense, but your riding skills, they leave a bit to be desired, buddy. You'd really do me a solid if you could, apply a slightly surer hand. Be a little more decisive about where you want me to go. Sometimes I got no idea, buddy. Do I go left, right, toward where I'm standing?
Yeah, it'd be great if you could respond more fluidly to my commands.
Hey, heard this one? Horse walks into a tavern, and the innkeeper says, "Hey, pal, why the long face?" Ah!
Hold on.
Let's not lose sight of that Umbra. Can you see it now?
Yeah, it's right there. Run, Roach.
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
在打毛线，太好笑了。
Long as we're being candid, I gotta ask, why do you sometimes buck me off in the middle of a fight?
First I've heard. Don't recall that ever happening.
Of course you don't.
Melted into thin air. Oh, fuck! Geralt, watch out! Good gods! What's with the overgrown demon cats? Help!
我要痛！ 有新闻。
Some kind of glowy magic thing going on with this tombstone. We should check it out.
Check it out.
Marcello Clerici, knight. Died last year. Was more or less the same age as our hermit. Seems his spirit's become a horse-shaped umbra that's tormenting Penastri.
Why are you telling me this? I can read and draw my own conclusions.
Thinking aloud, that's all. Helps me focus.
Geralt, it's the Umbra! Attack!
Let me explain!
Talk, but make it fast. Why are you tormenting the hermit?
She torments me, refuses to forgive me. I'm denied peace in the afterlife, and it's all her doing. Each day I come and beg her for clemency.
Beg her for clemency? You drink her blood, drive her mad with fear.
I don't know how to explain it, but yes! A monstrous force takes me. Though I also know I'll not have peace till the day Penastri forgives me.
You and the hermit, how do you know each other?
We met as babes, grew up side by side. I loved her. Yet she was always sad. Nothing could cheer her. The world terrified her. I thought her gloom came from being poor. So I did my damnedest to take us from our village, make us a better life elsewhere. Became a squire, took her with me to the palace. But Penastri soon learned nobles are no more decent than peasants, not a speck. Once even I'd grown vile to her eyes, she fled the palace and joined the flagellants. I left the court to be near her, yet she cast me off. Said she didn't want to know me. When the whip-bearers proved too hard-hearted for her too, she became a hermit. I see it clearly now, though I never understood her while alive.
又是鬼怪故事，第一游戏超多鬼怪故事。
From the grave's dark depth, the living are bright, sharp flares. You see all their thoughts at once. Now I understand why she had to cast me off.
She's full of rage. Probably what turned you into an Umbra.
马是怎么回事？为什么要以马的形态出现在他面前？
Why take the form of a horse?
A horse? What do you mean? Each day since I died, a power lifts me from my grave and makes me run. Then I return with blood in my mouth. I don't know what this is, how it comes to pass, but I do know the torment will continue until she forgives me. But she sees me as a horse, you say?
Seems so. Same way I saw you.
求他原谅，做了什么？
Must have hurt her something awful if she refuses to forgive you. Would rather see you suffer. What did you do?
What did you do?
To her? Nothing. But my horse, I flogged it to death. Pinastri, she saw this. Proud stallion, my blaze. But he was a bucker, and tossed me during a tourney. One I'd wanted to win badly. Pinastri had been so glad they'd let me stand. Me, a peasant's son. I wanted to win it for her. But that horse made me lose. Rage overcame me. I struck and struck until at last he fell. Oh, the regret. I beg you, forgive me. Absolve me in Blaze's very name.
他没有说他怎么死的。你该请求的原谅的不是我。
Can't forgive you for that. Not in my power.
But your horse could? Please, I'd do anything. I'm desperate. Help me. Noble mare, forgive me my sin.
你要是有办法，就原谅他吧。
Could free his spirit, pardoning him on behalf of his horse. But you shouldn't do it if you don't think he deserves forgiveness.
Did a rotten thing. Got no excuse. Your horse was loyal. Did the best damn job he could. 'Cause that's how we horses are.
True. I know I deserved what befell me.
But we aren't vengeful, don't hold grudges, don't dwell on being left in monster-infested woods. So, in your poor Blaze's name, I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Oh, thank you. I feel it's incredible. Such relief, such lightness.
Yes. 你要变成光了。
All right then. Guess we might as well head back. Penastri's nights ought to be ghost-free from now on. Anything to add, Geralt?
Nope. Let's go see her.
Let's go to see. 他可以讲话的时候，他就，没有，刚才也有骑啊。我想说他有讲话就不骑他。
Phantom's gone. Shouldn't torment you ever again.
I felt a change. I did. As if I'd been released from a cramped, dank cellar. I had come to believe no one could help me. I'm grateful, Witcher. I'm well aware Witchers work for hire, for pay. But I've no coin, alas. I can offer only this.
Potatoes.
A good crop this year.
Potato.
Exceptional.
Ought to thank my horse, actually. Phantom's departure, mostly Roach's doing.
Then I thank you too, noble creature.
Gotta admit, easy peasy with our powers combined. So, what now? We hit the path? Right to the nearest notice board? Rustle up another contract?
Exactly. Though, effects of the bruise waning, I can feel it. Won't be able to understand you soon.
Ah, that's horseshit. I mean, I got so much more I want to tell you, and...
Clever beasts, horses. Farewell, Witcher.
Dopo， 我们来看这个条目更新，蛮有趣的。历史还不错。维安，你没让他放闪。小妮啊，范格堡的叶奈法。叶奈法有范格堡的叶奈法，特丽斯就只有特丽斯的名字比较长。Snake Die and Lucian。看到。Let me look. What you talking about? Don't understand.你有萝卜萝卜不是在角色里。有出现。出口成章。屋顶上跳舞。 相当会聊天。看一下我们的物品好了，没什么新鲜货。然后继续解那个葡萄园啊！我靠，我们光解支线都解到76级了，主线才73级，DLC 的主线才73级。这两个都跑上去吧，应该没有什么要探勘的点了吧？目前没有，上去吧。这洞穴嘞，洞穴看一下。探勘的，靠，满满的马铃薯，这么多马铃薯要干嘛？这是一个马铃薯的洞穴。这是什么？夕阳！哇哦，美剧。法仓库。好了，够了。十字路口，为什么那个箭头是朝后？靠，我怎么过去
Hey there.
问题明明就在这儿。
That's it, Roach. 交易站，有困扰的。
night. I'd ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly...
Calm down. It's over.
The bank diddlers kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. But I'm free and safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you work me there?
Need to look around here some more, but I'll be sure to stop by if I'm ever in the area.
I shall be waiting.
弄脏的信，李艳的药草寺。哦，我们也是有一次也是这样直接传走，所以没有找那些东西。两边都有出口。这地形有点复杂。 叔叔，哪里呀？哦，下面我们再探索一下。 好像没什么，地形很复杂，可是感觉没什么东西。
Giddy up. 240，好，顺便打一下。想说还没到。
哎，我忘了我的剑可以放剑气耶，从来就没放过。抢到位基础的信，怎么那么多信啊？看一下抢到的东西，有什么好东东啊？拜托，我会抢到欸，怎么这是什么蓝莓啊？丢吧。这要怎么拿？烧开啊！弯下去会出现那个。怎么拿？不能拿不到了，反而很好奇耶。可是我觉得搞不好只是一个烂东西。拿不到。着火了，算了。葡萄园怪物，看一下怪物没法击，应该是不会死。都是绿色，怎么绿色
？Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
快跑啊！这个有100。大幅绿色，信中的地点。 觉得有点远，不是有点，非常。我先回来这个葡萄园了。
Rumor has it, the Duchess has summoned the Witcher for more than the beast. He's to tend to the Hanses. She's given him a
有这么好？我也拿做葡萄园当定金。
Oh yes, they said the same at the auberge. So, how do you like it here?
Greetings, greetings.
What's the hurry?
这假惺惺的家。
At your service, Witcher.
哇，没看到那妹子在哪。看你要移动到哪里？超级无敌有够远！移动到这里，再走下去吧。好了，各位如果喜欢跟我们一起玩巫师3血与酒，点击左下角订阅，右下角喜欢，随时追踪我们直播时段，点左下角铃铛 FB 跟部落点个赞，分享给朋友，或更是大大的感谢。我是真，我们9点10分玩刺客教条兄弟会，明天7点继续巫师3血与酒的葡萄酒大战支线。OK， 那我们明天见，各位拜拜。9点10。